We were looking for an opportunity and came across this business 4 years ago, and it's just changed our lives and changed everyone we've talked to. In fact, we were at a place where we needed immediate cash flow, and the compensation plan with this program allowed us to get paid every week. And we're pretty excited. We're still pinching ourselves. Just 2 days ago, we were notified by the company that we crossed the $2 million income mark. And to me, that's just unbelievable. And it's all been done with chocolate.
And it's incredible to me because when we started with this company 4 years ago, we really didn't have two nickels to rub together. We had to place a 6-box order on 2 credit cards and go like this. And it has totally changed our lives. But I think what's important to know is we work hard. And, you know, you have to work hard at building anything. And if you treat this as a business, it'll pay you as a business. And beyond. And I really feel if you do what you have to do for the next couple of years, you will be able to do whatever you want to for the rest of your life, because it's happened to us and it's happening to so many other people. It has been a dream come true.
This has been such a great business that we've been able to involve both our children. And in fact, the proudest day of my life was being able to walk down the aisle with my daughter, knowing that we were able to help her plan the wedding, help to finance the wedding, help with the wedding dress. But it was really a gift only a father would ever dream of. And it's all because of this business. And how it impacts you is whatever you believe in, whatever you want to work for. If you attack this business and take it seriously, and everything is available to you. And so to us, it's changed our lives, and we're just so grateful.
I was on the verge of downsizing and retiring when I heard about MXI. Instead, I joined the company, and in 2.5 years, I've made $1 million. I've won a Mercedes car, and I've traveled the world. Now that is my idea of retiring.
Before I got involved with this business, I sold seafood down at a food distribution center in Philadelphia. And at the time, I thought it was a good job. But the truth is, I could only make a certain amount of money, and I didn't have any time. My children were very small. So I had to work around my job all the time, and it created a lot of stress in my life. And now, since I've been with this company, I make more money than I ever have, and I don't have anybody telling me what to do, and I spend a lot of time with my kids, and they're very proud of what I do, actually.
After 23 years in the financial industry, I knew how to do 2 things really, really well, and that was analyze a stock and analyze a company. And if I could be buying stock in this company, I would be mopping it up. And I can't, so I took a position instead, which has been the best investment decision I've ever made. In a little over a year, in a down economy where most people are having to forfeit vacations, I've been able to take a free cruise to the Caribbean, paid for by this company, for the last 1.5 years, 2 in 1 year. And my husband, who has been in an industry for 28 years, his own business, who has suffered extremely in this downturn in the economy, where we didn't think he'd ever be able to retire, I now am on track in 2 years to have him retired.
I worked in corporate America as a nurse. I had 2 children that were in daycare because I worked full-time. And so what I was able to do with this business is be at home with them, be a stay-at-home mom, and provide, for really what they needed. And, the perks of this business are amazing. I can be my own boss. I don't have to commute to and from work. I don't have any employees. I don't have any brick and mortar. And the best thing I like about it, the best perk of all, is I don't have to wake up with an alarm clock. It's an amazing feeling.
I was a practicing dentist for 22 years. And always believed in multiple streams of income, just in case of a what if. And what if actually hit our family 2 years ago while we were actually building this business and had a significant income. I had to step away from my dental practice because of a tremor. And so it's literally become a major play in our family. It's allowed us to provide, still to send our kids, we have 2 kids in college right now, provide for all their expenses there. And we haven't had to change any of our lifestyle. Nothing's changed. Our kids haven't noticed any difference. So it's been just incredible for our family.
A few years ago, when my husband passed away, I realized nursing was just too stressful for me to return to. I needed residual income, and I needed to replace 2 incomes with 1. And so Shasai Healthy Chocolate gave me the opportunity to do that. Now, in 3 short years, I've been able to take my children on amazing cruises. We've enjoyed a lifestyle that most 2-income families could never even dream about.
I was involved with Shasai because I fell in love with the product. And then because I won trips and I traveled with the company with my chocolate money, I can say that in 3 years I've traveled in more places
than I've ever traveled in my entire life. So now I get paid to travel and help people with their health. It was very easy to get started because I fell in love with the product and I have it in me to want to help others. So I immediately told people that they should take a look at the product. And from that, I've made a lot of money and I've traveled a lot.
Hi, as a realtor, I realized that I wouldn't have any income after I retired. And Judith, as a minister,
Obviously, unless I was in front of people, I also didn't have any other income. So we were looking for some residual income, and we certainly have found it with this wonderful company. We've been able to travel, we've been able to buy new furniture, new computers, and it's just changed our lifestyle immensely.
I was in the fashion industry for many years, self-supporting, and one day I woke up and realized that I had no pension, no stock, no nothing from this. So at that point, I was introduced to Showside, and what a wonderful day that was, because now I'm able to have an income for the rest of my life, and I've willed it to my children. I'm also going on a fabulous cruise shortly, and it's the best thing I've ever done, and I'm so happy to be helping other people get healthy and realize their dreams as I am.
I can't believe how much our lives have changed in the past 3.5 years. We've gone from struggling and in debt to now debt-free, looking at retirement a year early, and just living the dream. We've bought a lake house, we paid for our son's wedding, all with one check, and the world's ahead of us.
yeah, we traveled through Italy, just on the success of the chocolate business.
I came to network marketing from the investment business. I owned an investment firm and had done so for a number of years. And while I made a lot of money, I didn't enjoy the business. I didn't like the responsibility of having someone's life savings in my hands. But I had nowhere to go because I had pretty much priced myself out of a change. When I saw network marketing, I realized that this was a way that I could do a lot of the same things. Help people get financial security, but without that responsibility of their life savings. Because now what I do is I teach them how to build their own home-based business and take control of their own life. In the process, I've been able to make more money than I ever made in the investment business.
I think people should get involved in this business because it's chocolate. And because 9 out of 10 people crave it, it's easy to share. It's changed our lives. I'm off 5 different allergy and asthma medications. I feel better than I ever have. I've gone through an entire winter without a cold or without a sickness. I mean, I just feel good.
For someone like me who's always wanted to do something and create wealth for myself along with other people and have true financial freedom, and in my education and what my background is, I would never achieve that. I would only be working for somebody else. And so here's something that no matter what my background is, I can create anything I want to, make as much money as I want to, do it when I want to, travel when I want to, be wherever, live wherever, and really work with the people that I want to work with. And the biggest thing for me is I can make a difference in other people's lives. I can be a contribution to them, and that's so rare in most professions. So I can get what I want, but I can make sure other people get what they want at the same time.
Introduced to the business model of network marketing a few years ago. When I started, I had no previous experience. I didn't know anything about it. After 6 months of being in the chocolate business, I was able to leave my full-time job as an esthetician, which I really enjoyed, to focus on my chocolate business full-time. And after a year and a half, I was able to buy a beautiful townhouse downtown in the city that I live. And shortly after that, I earned a Mercedes, and I've been able to travel because I have the flexibility of time and finances. So it's truly added value to my life, and I've also added value to a lot of other people's lives that I've introduced the business to. So it's just been amazing.